tale of Adekunle the blacksmith who broke the curse of blood money live on through the generations. A powerful reminder that the choices we make shape not only our own destinies but the fate of those around us. This is a story of Adekunle a blacksmith. Once upon a time in a village called Kajola, there lived a skilled blacksmith named Adekunle. He was known for crafting beautiful weapons and tools. But more than that, he was respected for his integrity and kindness. His forge was a place of warmth, and he often helped those in need without asking for anything in return. One fateful day, a stranger arrived in the village, a wealthy merchant named Latino. He wore fine clothes and carried a pouch that promised riches. Latino approached Adekunle with a proposal. "I need you to forge me a sword unlike any other. In return, I will pay you handsomely." Adekunle accepted the challenge. He poured his heart into the creation of the sword, ensuring every detail was perfect. However, as the days passed, he began to sense something ominous about the merchant. Latino spoke of power and conquest. On the day he finished the sword, Latino returned, his eyes gleaming with greed. "This is magnificent! Now, for your payment!" He reached into his pouch and produced a heavy gold coin. Adekunle hesitated, noticing a strange dark energy surrounding Latino. "What do you plan to do with this sword?" Latino smiled. "It will be used to expand my empire. With it, I will conquer lands and amass more wealth than you can imagine. But it will require blood. There is always a price." Adekunle felt a chill run down his spine. I cannot accept this payment. I will not be part of your follies." Latino expression darkened. "You have already forged the sword. You cannot take back your work, blacksmith. You will take my payment or you will suffer the consequences." Feeling trapped, Adekunle reluctantly accepted the coin. But as soon as he did, a wave of nuisance washed over him. The coin felt heavy with the weight of bloodshed. He tried to return it, but Latino only laughed. "Too late, my friend. The deal is sealed." Haunted by his decision, Adekunle returned to his forge. That night, he dreamed of the sword glowing ominously as it tasted for blood. He woke in cold sweat, realizing he needed to do something to break the curse of blood money. The next day, Adekunle sought the village elder, a wise woman named Jumoke. He explained the situation, his guilt weighing heavily on him. Jumoke listened carefully and said, "Mami, you must cleanse yourself of this taint. You need to reclaim the sword and destroy it before Latino can use it for evil." Adekunle returned to his forge, where the sword sat in the corner. He felt a surge of courage as he grasped the hilt. "I will destroy it. I will not let you bring harm to anyone," he vowed. As he made his way to confront Latino, the merchant was already preparing to leave the village, the sword gleaming at his side. Adekunle, I see you have come to see your creation in action," Latino said. "You won't use it," Adekunle declared, raising the sword. "I will destroy it." Latino laughed, a cruel sound. "Ha ha! You think you can take back what is mine? This sword is now a part of me." In a moment of desperation, Adekunle raised the sword high, calling upon the fire of the forge. "I command you! Flames of purity! Cleanse this blade of blood!" He struck the sword against the anvil, sparks flying, and the sword began to glow with a fairy light. Latino roared in rage, trying to seize the sword from Adekunle grasp, but the sword resisted, as if it recognized its true master. With one final strike, Adekunle shattered the blade, the piece scattering like ashes in the wind. As the sword broke, a blinding light enveloped Latino, and the weight of the blood money lifted from Adekunle's heart. The marcher screamed, his greed consuming him, and he vanished into the shadow, leaving nothing behind but echoes of his dark intention. Exhausted but free, Adekunle returned to the village where the people welcomed him with open arms. He shared his story and they praised his courage. The village thrived once more and Adekunle continued to forge, but now with a renewed sense of purpose, crafting not for riches but for the good of his community. From that day on, Adekunle became a symbol of integrity, teaching others about the true price of wealth and the dangers of blood money. He forged tools that helped his neighbors, bringing prosperity to the village and reminding everyone that true riches come from kindness and compassion, not greed.